You know my love of Mexican sweetbread and Mexican food. I'm about to walk inside my favorite pan dulce store here in Denver. This place rocks. They have like the best Mexican sweetbread, pan dulce. So I'm about to walk in. Let's go. It's called Panaderia Rosales, the sweetbread Rosales in Denver. I've been here a few times. I've never gone in live, but let's see what happens. Hi. Hi. I like to tell stories about Mexican sweetbread, and I'm telling a story today about your bread here. This is fresh stuff here, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Oh my gosh! How long have you been making this sweetbread?
Well, I don't make it. I just sell it, but we've been here for over 40 years.
More than 40 years.
Yes.
So, she had told me that before. Let me show you some of the bread they have here. It just smells absolutely fantastic. I like the empanadas the most, the empanadas de camote, which are a Mexican sweetbread that are made with what, yams, right? Camotes,
Right.
Yams.
We only make the calabaza though.
Oh, you only made the calabaza ones.
Which is the pumpkin.
And are they fresh this morning?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
They're
I'm
at
gonna.
the very end.
They're on the very end over here. But look at this. I like to call these the Mexican Hostess cupcakes. They're homemade, and they are just absolutely fantastic. I've always loved Mexican food. Pan dulce on weekend mornings has always been such a fun thing. And I'd love to hear your comments and perhaps tell me what you like best about pan dulce. This is always so much fun for me talking about Mexican food. This particular panaderia is in the Highlands here in Denver, and it is just a little small restaurant that's been here for more than 40 years. So, oh, hi Sherry, you say this is one of your favorite bakeries. Don't they do just some like crazy good stuff here? I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna be getting the calabaza. Those right there remind me of when I was a kid. I would do I dip them in coffee, and oh, it was so good. My grandpa taught us to do it just like that. But let's go on a little tour of the wonderful pan dulce. These are just all made here in this bakery. Cajeta, those have cajeta, what's cajeta in English?
Like a caramel.
It's like a caramel,
Filling,
and
yes.
all this is made here. You make this here, don't
We
you?
make everything from scratch
Oh
every
God!
morning.
Can I take a picture in your kitchen or not? Would that be okay?
Sure.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk back here. So, I'm gonna walk back here real quick. My name is Vicente Arenas, by the way. I come in here all the time. Igualmente, gracias. I'm a reporter here in Denver for Fox 31, but I also tell stories about food for a live audience on Facebook. So,
okay.
she says I can walk back here and take a picture. Wow. ¿Cómo estamos? Bien, gracias. Nomás estamos haciendo un reportaje aquí en Facebook, como hacen el pan dulce aquí. ¿Qué son? ¿Churros o qué son?
Estas son flautas.
Flautas. ¿Flautas de qué?
Flautas de raspberry.
They're like, he's telling me flauta raspberries. ¿De piña también?
Bien de piña.
De piña. Pine. The pineapple. Good stuff. You can see they've got it all just back there. Esos, y what are these right here? Flautas. De piña también. Look at that. Get that music going too, huh? It gets you in the mood for the Mexican food. That's what I'm talking about right there. Isela Perez is asking si tienen marranitos. Marranitos, sí. Oh, Isela. Oh, looky there. I can fresh out of the oven, the marranitos. Yes, just absolutely. Es difícil de hacer el pan dulce. Is it difficult to make pan dulce?
Algo.
A little bit.
Hay que tener mucha práctica.
You got to have a lot of practice to make this. You can't make this at home. You got to go buy it from the panaderia like this place here, right? Yeah. ¿Cuáles son sus favoritos? What's your favorite pan dulce?
Favorito,
Sí.
pan dulce. Pues hay muchas clases.
There's different
Hay,
kinds, he says.
Más de 100 clases. Más de 100 clases. Pan favorito para comer uno, pues una esponja de chocolate.
Oh, chocolate. Now he's speaking my language, chocolate. Ooh, you just smell it in here. Boy, this reminds me of my grandpa's kitchen when we go and have coffee and we dip the pan dulce inside the coffee. Okay, gracias por invitarnos a su cocina aquí. Have a good day. Gracias. ¿Usted cómo se llama?
Manuel.
Manuel. ¿Y usted? También. They're both Manuel y Manuel. Sounds like un grupo musical, Manuel y Manuel.
Yeah.
Manuel.2, los dos Manueles. Gracias. And as you can see over here, boy, that was just a real treat. And what's your first name, please?
Laura.
Laura, I'm Vicente again. Thank you so much. This is so much fun. This is just like an art to see this. Those look so fresh. I don't know if you guys, somebody, conchas. Laura, do you have conchas también?
Yes, we do.
Where are the conchas? Let's go look at the conchas. People are asking to see the conchas. A ver, ¿cuáles son las conchas?
Estas.
Ay, mira. This is for you, Diana. Oh my goodness. The conchas. I like to drink those and eat those with coffee. So if there is pan dulce you want to see, let me know. I am not kidding you guys right now. My mouth is absolutely watering. I love telling stories about food here in Denver. This is the way I get to discover the city. And I came here a couple times, and Laura's sitting there. She, more than 40 years, you said? I came in here, and I just felt like this was my grandpa's kitchen. How you liking that pan dulce so far?
Muy rico.
Muy rico, she says. ¿Cuál es su favorito? Which is your favorite?
Las conchas.
Las conchas, okay, gracias. ¿Usted cómo se llama? Sonia, gracias, Sonia. Me llamo Vicente. Sonia says she likes the conchas. So there's another vote, Diana Martinez, for the conchas. Let me tell you about this food. What's really cool is that you go to grandma or grandpa's house, and we love sitting around the coffee table. We love having our coffee, our hot chocolate, that type of stuff. And it just brings us together. Let me let you in. If you have Latino friends at work, go to a panaderia like this and take some to work and watch everybody come running. It's a real special treat because you will not find little panaderias like these all over the place. You got to know which ones to go to. It's like they're cooking them back there in the kitchen fresh this morning. I mean, you can, even before, I mean, I can feel, I mean, is that possible? I feel the good flavors coming this way. I like talking about food because talking about food gives me a chance to get to know the city that I'm in. And those of you who know me, you know that I've lived in a bunch of different cities, and I just love sitting and talking about food. After this, I'm going to go have some caldo. It's caldo Saturday, but for today, I'm just talking about the conchas. So somebody else said, yeah, the conchas, Venus. Thank you so much for that. The conchas are absolutely fantastic. And then those little ones there with the little sprinkles on top, love those. And then if you're not on the diet, like me, you can have one of those big ones. And then those pink, the polvorones right there, those are just fantastic. It just goes on and on and on. But for me, by far, the calabazas have to be absolutely the best, especially when they're fresh. And yeah, exactly, yummy, says Michelle Gonzalez. Hi, Ulysses. Thank you so much for joining us. And I have to tell you, I'm going to look for another one here. Have you ever had a Mexican chocolate chip cookie? You're about to see one now. Check this out here. Oh my God, they're huge, and you can almost taste them by looking at them. This stuff is homemade. Now here's the thing that you'll find out about this Mexican pan dulce, is that it's very affordable. It's so much different from the type of stuff that you'll find actually on the store shelf, and this is fresh. This is homemade. This is made in our neighborhoods all across Denver, in Houston, in Los Angeles, in New York. Take a step out of your comfort zone, and you'll walk into a whole nother world full of flavor. And it just, I mean, you'll be a hit at your office if you take this to your work. Joanna Barrientos Daniel says this is one of your favorite spots in Denver. Love it. I think at the end she said, conchas at the end. And then, oh, Michelle, you're so funny. She says, mail me some. That would be like a really cool business. Gracias, buenos días. You can mail me some. You absolutely, that would be like a really cool, fun business. Maybe that's something to do, like mailing fresh pan dulce to places all over the country. Why not share the culture? It's just an absolutely fun thing. This whole pan dulce time, I can tell you that every time I've been to an office and I walk in with this box of colorful cookies, and I'll post a picture because I can't walk out of here without actually like taking this big old box. I mean, people come around and have the pan dulce. Okay, another question from Diana Jimenez. Where's the pink cake? Pink cake. I haven't seen it. Well, I think there's a pink cake. I think I've already found it for you. We're going to walk up on it. Thank you for your questions. Keep them coming. I'll keep this going as long as you have. Here's some pink cake. Now you're going to have to get some. I tell you, this whole, here comes another fresh tray of, mira, what are those called? ¿Qué son? ¿Esos qué son?
So, estas son
hojas. Hojas, leaves, like leaves on a tree. Como hojas en un árbol. Okay, hojas. Gracias. So she says they're hojas. So no, some absolutely wonderful pan dulce here, and I'm hoping you're enjoying this video. I do these because I love sharing the culture. I love learning about Denver. I came to Denver because of the rich culture here. It existed in Houston, where I was, my home away from home, and the different times that I've traveled to different cities. I always look for these different places and in terms of like to connect back with the culture. It reminds me so much of when I was a kid, and still today, because I love having pan dulce, and for some reason it's always on the weekends. I won't eat pan dulce during the week. Don't ask me why. It's just a weekend thing. Ay, perdón. ¿Cuál es su favorito aquí, su pan dulce favorito?
Las donas y los queques.
Ah, the donuts and the cakes. Gracias, señora. So she says the donuts and the cakes are absolutely her best. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me show you one of the things going on right now. People will come and buy huge bags of esos son bolillos, right? Yeah. They'll buy big bags of the bread, like the French bread. Oh, and over here, cakes, fresh cakes. Oh my gosh. And look at the fresh bread back there. Walking into one of these stores is like walking into a culture wonderland. Just can't get enough of it. Oh, Venus Turner asked, do they have churros? Yeah, I did see the churros in the kitchen in the back. Let's see if they have them out here. They haven't come out yet, but I know the churros are in the back. I saw them back there. They absolutely have them. The churros are... oh, can I take a picture of churro real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, somebody asked for the churros. Do you like the churros too?
Yeah.
What's so good about the churros, do you think?
I don't know. They're authentic. They're made for Mexican people.
You know what I think they are? I think churros are almost like donuts rolled out in long pieces. And we love that stuff, don't we? What's your name?
Valeria.
Hi, Valeria. Nice to... Oh, Valeria, that's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Why? If my last name was Valeria, I'd be Vicente Valeria. That's awesome. Okay, Valeria, thank you. So that's that's my little food trip on Saturday morning. I hope that you enjoyed it. This is Panaderia Rosales in Denver. This is just a way for me to be able... Michelle Gonzalez asking me, what's the name of the place? Panaderia Rosales. It's in Denver. I don't get paid for this. This is just a fun way for me to talk about food. For those of you who know me, this is me. I love food. I carry food with me everywhere I go, and then I exercise at the gym. Go figure. But this is just a fun way to get to know the city. I really appreciate your questions. And please, if you have other questions, let me know what they are. If you have a place that you want me to visit, someone else suggested that I go to another place in Denver called Acero's Mexican Food, which I'll try. Hi, how are y'all doing this morning? And I think I'll do that too, because, I mean, this is some really good stuff. All right, you guys. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you for joining me. And this is a pan dulce shop. If you haven't been to one, please go to one. Florencia Holguin, it is absolutely delicious. She loves pan silver mexicano. Sounds good to me. I think I'll have some too. Right now it's time for me to, after all this, I'm going to buy some pan dulce, and then I'm going to go have, I guess, caldo this morning. It's Saturday morning. I like caldo on Saturday morning. Let me know what you want to see. I'll try my best to find it here in Denver and introduce you to the different neighborhoods. This is the Highlands neighborhood. Have a great rest of the day, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us. I'll be back soon with some other fun place to visit here in Denver and discovering its food. All right, thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye.